Hello children, welcome to the chemistry class. So now we are in decomposition reactions, and decomposition reactions are chemical reactions in which chemicals decompose to give two new reactants in that. Those are also called double displacement reactions. In this double displacement reactions. Displacement reactions are chemical reactions in which reaction takes place when an element or radical has replaced of another element in a compound. So, for example, here solid sodium chloride is dissolved in silver nitrate. It gives silver chloride plus sodium nitrate. See here, it is replacing. It is replacing with the ability of an element to displace another, to displace displacement of another. So sodium combines, here nitrate combines with sodium, forms sodium nitrates, and silver combines with chlorine, forms silver chloride. Now another example, two solutions of potassium sulfate and barium nitrate are mixed together. Potassium sulfate and barium nitrate forms potassium nitrate and barium sulfate. So this is a double decomposition reaction is a reaction in which the positive ions and negative ions in two compounds switch partners to form two new compounds. So once again, a double decomposition reaction is a reaction in which the positive ions and negative ions in two compounds switch partners to form two new compounds. So where the position of elements will be replaced and more electropositive elements will give less electropositive metal. More electronegative non-metal. When displacement reaction takes place, it may give less negative non-metal. So when a more electropositive metal displaces a less electropositive metal, forms in the aqueous solutions. For other examples, two substances, that is calcium chloride and ammonium carbonate, reacts to form two products, that is calcium carbonate and ammonium chloride. That means the cations of Ca2 plus and ammonium NH4 of reactants exchange their partners chlorine and carbonate respectively in each other during the reactions. That is sodium chloride with hydrochloric acid gives sodium hydroxide with hydrochloric acid gives sodium chloride plus water. So double decomposition reaction or precipitation reaction, that is barium chloride plus sulfuric acid gives barium sulfate plus hydrochloric acid. In thermal decomposition, potassium chloride forms potassium chloride plus oxygen. In the redox reaction, ferrous chloride plus strontium chloride gives rise to strontium chloride plus ferrous chloride. That is both in aqueous redox reactions. So displacement and double displacement. A displacement reaction is a chemical reaction where a chemical species in a molecule is replaced by another chemical species. So here replacing of chemicals with another. In the double displacement reaction is a chemical reaction that involves the exchange of two ionic species, that is radicals. Two ionic species means radicals, positive and negative ions between two different molecules is double displacement reaction. Here in the single displacement reaction there is only exchange of molecule, but here ions, along with the molecule, ions are also exchanging. Here only one chemical species is displayed, here two chemical species are displayed. In displacement reaction, one chemical species is replaced, and in double displacement reaction, two chemical species are replaced. So it occurs based on the reactivity of chemical species, and here it occurs where exchangeable ions are included in compounds. See here, reactants and products, acid, base gives salt plus water, and acid and a base decompose in a solution. In double displacement reaction, a salt and water are found. So next is neutralization reaction. In special type of double displacement reaction where an acid reacts with base to produce an salt and water. So acid plus base gives salt plus water. Acid, water, salt. So acid and base gives HNO3 in aqueous solution and NO3. So base when reacts with OH, that gives NaOH, sodium ion plus hydroxide ions. HNO3 plus NaOH, acid plus base, So NaOH is what? Ammonium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is NaOH and ammonium hydroxide HNO3 gives NaNO3 plus water. H2O. So preparation of soluble salts by double decomposition, that is neutralization. So what are the applications of neutralization? Are a sting of bee or wasp is acidic in nature. So application of sodium bicarbonate as a basic substance when it can be used to nullify the effect. So when a sting of bee or wasp, when it bites, we apply sodium carbonate. So heat burn due to acidity in the stomach can be relieved by taking an antacid which is alkaline, and that neutralizes the acidity in the stomach, isn't it? When you feel high acidic, you will take the base, that is antacids. Mostly at home, the elder persons, they will take this antacids to neutralize the acid produced in the stomach. So all the chemical reactions involve changes in energy. This may be a change in heat, electricity, light or other forms of energy. Reactions that absorb energy are endothermic. Reactions that release energy are exothermic. So energy changes in chemical change or chemical reactions is the difference between chemical energy of the reactants and the products. Every substance has a stored amount of energy, that is potential, latent or commonly called chemical energy. Even we also, plants, animals, everybody will have energy. So we store energy in the form of glucose. Plants store energy in the form of starch. Chemicals store energy in the form of their chemicals. So it depends upon the potential of a substance. So chemical energy is associated with the evolution or absorption of energy which is required to break or form different bonds between the molecules of reactants and products. And this energy is in the form of heat, light and electricity. Heat, light and electricity. If more amount of energy is released or absorbed depending upon the energy of the product and reactants, or that is reactants that absorb more energy is endothermic and reactions that release more energy are exothermic. So exothermic, a chemical reaction which proceeds with the evolution of heat energy, that is releases energy, that is given out to the surroundings, is called exothermic reaction. And exothermic reaction can be sustained without the supply of external energy. And it is denoted with delta H is negative. Delta, a pyramid shape, that is a symbol of negative. And products have less energy than the reactants. And endothermic, a chemical reaction which proceeds with absorption of heat energy, is called an endothermic reaction. And endothermic reaction cannot be sustained without supply of external energy. That means without supplying of external energy, the endothermic reaction will not take place. And it is denoted as positive. Delta positive. So this product have more energy than reactants. So this is about exothermic and endothermic reaction, and we'll discuss in next class photochemical and electrochemical reactions. Till then, have a good day children. Bye.